Hey everyone, it is Brittany, owner of Everything Be Nicole. I am so happy that you decided to click on my video. I am showing you all some supplies, some florals and greenery that I'm going to be using for a wreath. So with this particular palette here, these florals and greenery, the inspiration comes from the analogous or some analogous colors on the color wheel. That just simply means that I took 3 to 5 colors that are beside each other on the color wheel and I brought the colors together. So that is what I mean when I say analogous colors. Okay, so I'm going to do an arrangement on top of a moss wreath base using these florals and greenery, and I'm going to show you how to prepare a moss wreath base for an arrangement. You're going to be able to see step by step every detail in the creation of this wreath. So the goal here was to bring together warm and cool tones so that we can create harmony amongst the colors. So I have 2 wreath bases here that I want to show you. Again, I'm just going to be working with the moss wreath base for these florals and greenery. However, you can definitely use a grapevine wreath for an arrangement like this. Pretty much the same technique. Okay, we will just pick a spot in which we want to work our arrangement from, right, which will kind of be up and out kind of thing. Again, all of that will make sense once you see me do it. But this is a 16-inch grapevine wreath base. Okay, they come in different sizes. When I first started my business, I was designing on 18-inch wreath bases, but keep in mind, the bigger the base, the more product you're going to have to use. The more product, the higher your prices. Okay, so you kind of want to make sure that you're making smart decisions when it comes to designing. So that's what I'm here for, so that you don't have to figure all of that stuff out. I figured out from what I know, majority of the things, right, tips and tricks, and I want to share all of those things with you to help your business run smoother, to help your business start off on a better note. So again, this is a 16-inch grapevine. This is a great alternative if you happen to have one laying around your house, if you're a wreath designer or whatnot, then you can definitely use it. You do not have to have a moss wreath base for an arrangement. Just wanted to point that out to you all. So as mentioned, I'm going to be using this moss wreath base here for this design. This is measured 19 by 15. Okay, so the height of it is 19 inches, and of course it is 15 inches wide. And as you can see from the top of it, we could definitely insert some stems within this wreath base, but look at the back. Okay, you see there's nothing to really catch anything inserted on the other side. Okay, so that is why when you're working with a moss wreath base of this kind, you have to have that starting point for an arrangement. Okay, and so there are different ways that we can prepare this moss wreath base for an arrangement. Let's say this is the bottom of the wreath base and I want to start my arrangement from the center. I can take styrofoam and cut it and place it here and secure it. And then from this side, insert my stems, and that styrofoam is going to catch those stems and they won't be exposed. That's one way. Another way, which is what we're going to do, we are going to have our styrofoam, on the front. Okay, so we're going to secure it from the top here, and you're going to be able to see all of that. So this is what we're going to use to put our floral arrangement on the wreath base. Okay, so here we are. We have all of our greeneries, right? We have our florals. And so, of course, the first thing that I want to talk about with you all is the Greenery. Okay, so we have our narrow fern bush. This is on the dark green side. I absolutely love this fern bush. It is a popular bush sold by many vendors. Majority of the time they sell out really fast. So some vendors you can you see how easy you can shape that. So they sell out really fast when they do have them in stock. And so there are options where you can buy them 12, buy a pack of 12 of these for about $60-$70 depending on the vendor, or you can buy them individually. So it's definitely budget friendly for my wreath makers. The next one is a kiwi bush. This has that hint of yellow. I love this bush. Okay, this bush here paired with this, you have your dark green, and then you also have somewhat of a dark green at the base of it, but then you have that hint of yellow. I think it is absolutely beautiful when they are paired together. And then we have our white tip eucalyptus. Okay, this is more greenery. You see how airy that is? I love it, and it is going to help give us that line that we're looking for in our design. I will definitely talk more about what that means and what that looks like. So we also have that. Now moving along, we're gonna go into our florals. We have a spike filler flower. Okay, if you look closely there, you're gonna be able to see the blue violet, the pink, and then purple. Okay, you see hints of the pink and the purple. This is also going to help with our line. And then down here you have those the spikes here, the greenery, that's going to add to the greenery that we already have. Okay, moving along, we have our cabbage roses. I love these roses. I really love any type of rose because there are different types of roses, different colors. Some are fuller than others, and this one here is definitely on the full side. So this is more of that violet red. Okay, so this pairs perfectly with the color scheme that we have going on here. We also have a delphinium bush in which I have already cut up because when you buy these in bushes, there's a lot. There's about 12 stems, but we're only going to be using 6. Okay, about 6 of these. So these are very, very beautiful. If you have ever seen a real delphinium bush, they are just, oh my gosh, they're so gorgeous. So with this, we're going to get our blue violet. We have that hint of yellow and that hint of lime green. Very, very beautiful. More than likely, we're going to keep this greenery down here attached also. Moving along, we have some hydrangea stem. So we have that violet red and that purple. That is very beautiful. You see all those colors there blended together very beautifully. And then we also have a pink poppy. Okay, some pink poppies here. Okay, these are real touch as far as you know, how they feel, how airy they are, how delicate the petals are, and then also you can see the detail in those. Very, very beautiful. And then lastly, we have our periwinkle, okay, vine spray. So with this, we get our blue violet and our purple, and then of course we have some greenery on it, right? What is a floral without some greenery that pairs very well, right? So I'm super excited to use all of these elements here to design on my moss wreath base here. I think that the color palette here chosen pairs perfectly well with this moss wreath base, and I believe it's going to help those colors pop even more. Now again, you can use a grapevine wreath base if that is what you have, right? Definitely up to you. Use what you have. But yeah, you guys, I'm really excited. So comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know some content ideas, some things that you would like to see more of. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely feel free to drop those in the comments below as well. If you have not done so already, be sure to subscribe, okay? Subscribe, click that bell notification so that you know when I am live or whenever I post a weekly tutorial video. And you guys, listen, I am here in the YouTube world and I am super excited for everything that God has planned for myself and my business. And I want you all to be a part. So I will see you guys in the next video, which will be dropped this week, okay? And it is going to be a tutorial using these beautiful florals and greenery pieces, okay, on a moss wreath base. So see you guys later this week.